I'm trying to get through my enormous backlog of games, and the thing that's slowing me down is my goal, to platinum all of them. One of the series that's on my list is Grand Theft Auto, and today we're kicking it off with a classic. Released way back in 2001 and developed by Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto 3 was the first 3D GTA game. And because it was released on the PS2, there is no trophies. However, they ported the game over to the PS4 so we can earn those Oh wait, no, they removed that too. They then released the definitive edition for the PlayStation 4 and 5, along with Vice City and San Andreas, which does contain trophies. To obtain the platinum, not only will we need to obtain all collectibles and complete all side missions, we're also going to need to keep an eye out for a variety of missable trophies throughout the story. We will then need to complete all vehicle first responder missions, which could be genuinely one of the worst things I've had to experience in any game ever. All of this will contribute towards completing 100% of the entire game. So let's get straight into it with the first trophy, First Day on the Job, which we'll get for completing the opening mission of the game. The game kicks off with a bank heist. Claude, along with Catalina and this random other guy, robs Liberty City Bank, but things go south fast. Catalina betrays us, killing our partner and shooting us before escaping with her new ally, Miguel of the Colombian cartel. Claude survives, but the police arrest him. Now in custody, we're loaded onto a prison transport with 8-Ball. While crossing the Callahan Bridge, the convoy is ambushed by the cartel, who kidnap the old Oriental gentleman and blow the bridge sky high. We escape with 8-Ball, but we're now stranded on Portland Island. We jack a car and head to a safe house, where 8-Ball sets up with our first contact in the city, Luigi Gottarelli. Luigi gives us our first job, picking up Misty, one of his girls, from a clinic and bringing her back to his club. This marks the real start of Claude's rise through Liberty City's criminal underworld and earns us our first trophy. First day on the job. Now at this point, just 2 missions in, we're halting the story already. For this platinum, it's highly recommended to get pretty much all the side stuff you can right at the start of a new island, because as you progress through the story, games will try and do everything they can to kill you, making some trophies, while not unobtainable, excessively harder than it would be to do them right now. For the trophy Furious First Responder, we're going to need to complete all paramedic, firefighter, and vigilante missions. For firefighter, we need to extinguish 20 fires on each island in a fire truck. While doing this, we earned this trophy for extinguishing 15 fires in a row. Should be it. Splish splash right off the bat. Second trophy is wild for that. Now for the paramedic missions, we need to complete what is arguably the hardest challenge in the whole game. For the trophy playing doctor, we're going to need to complete all 12 levels of paramedic in a row. For this, we need to hop into an ambulance to start picking up injured people and rushing them back to the hospital. Each level adds more patients, but we can only carry 3 at a time, so planning our route and racing the clock is key. Driving carefully matters too, as hitting objects costs time and the ambulance is at risk of tipping over if turning a corner too quickly. Although this was only the 3rd trophy, this genuinely took me the longest out of all of them, as I just couldn't get the handling of the ambulance down. And after hours of attempts later and getting to the final level, this happened. You mother... Oh my god. I almost gave up right then and there, but after sticking to it and a few more attempts later, we finally got it done. Oh, yes! Oh my god, that was a nightmare. Continuing on with the vehicle missions in Portland, for the trophy Where To, we'll need to complete 100 taxi fares, which was honestly not too bad at all, just a little bit grindy. And for our last set of vehicle missions, we need to complete 20 vigilante ones. During this, we kill 15 criminals in a row for this trophy. Finally. And we are done with the vehicle missions in Portland. However, we're not ready to jump back into the story just yet, as we still had to collect 33 hidden packages around the map. We also need to complete RC missions, off-road missions, stunt jumps, and rampages. While doing the off-road mission, we earned this trophy for doing a perfect insane stunt. Yeah, apparently this counted. And also while completing the rampages, we earned this trophy for killing 100 gang members, and this trophy shortly after for surviving with less than 10 HP for 1 minute. We also needed to complete these import-export missions where we had to collect a list of industrial vehicles as well as emergency vehicles. We couldn't obtain all of these in Portland just yet, but after doing all the ones we could, we were finally ready to jump back into some main missions. After killing a drug dealer and stealing his car for Luigi, we jump into some payphone missions, which basically just requires us to run some errands for Marty Chonks. Doing this, we earned this trophy for crushing a car at the junkyard. After this, we go back to Luigi where we run into our first missable trophy. Forgot this figured out, we need to pick up all 8 girls in one run in this mission. Using a bus, we grab them all, drop them to the school hall, and earn the trophy. Our next missions are with Joey, and the first 2 are actually tied to another 2 missable trophies. For the first one, we need to deliver Mike's car without bumping into anything. This was actually done on my first attempt, which is surprising considering my driving skills during the paramedic missions earlier. Before getting ready for the next mission, we also earned this trophy for using 20 police bribes, which are these little stars on the ground to reduce your wanted level. For our third missable trophy planned ahead, we'll need to take out Chunky Lee with a car bomb. After taking one of his getaways over to 8ball's bomb shop, we return it as we saw, approach him, and once he starts the engine, we earn the trophy. After completing the rest of Joey's missions, we need to complete the last 4 payphone missions in Portland. For the trophy by a mile, we'll need to complete the Turismo race in 180 seconds, which by using the Banshee, we do with ease. And during the last payphone mission, we earned this trophy for obtaining a criminal rating of 2,500. Continuing through main missions, we run into Tony. After destroying some vans for him and being arrested by f***ing Captain America, he wants us to bring him, Luigi, and Joey to Salvatore Leone's mansion. Once we meet him, Salvatore asks us to watch over his wife, Maria. She has us drive her to a dealer, Chico, who mentions a party at a warehouse in Atlantic Keys. We take Maria there, but the party gets raided by the cops. We quickly escape with her and return safely to Salvatore's club. We now reach our last story-related missable trophy. For the trophy Mob Boss, we'll need to keep the 2 Mafia members alive while we search and eliminate 3 Triad Warlords. After they're all dead, we pop the trophy. As we were completing some of the remaining missions in Portland, we earned this trophy for getting a total of $1 million, and this trophy for killing 25 gang members using only melee. Now that we've gone from running small-time jobs for Joey and Luigi to dealing with the Mafia, we gain Salvatore Leone's trust. But just when it feels like we've cemented our place in the family, Salvatore betrays us. He sets a trap, luring us into a car rigged to explode. Even though Maria warned us, my dumbass still tried to get into the car anyway. On the second attempt, I listened to Maria and we escape. With the Mafia now against us, Portland is now as dangerous to us as ever, and we're forced to leave the island behind to survive, earning us this trophy for completing the final main mission in Portland. After being forced out of Portland, we make our way over to Staunton Island. Just like Portland, before continuing with the main missions, we have some other things to take care of. First, we smash through the 20 firefighter and vigilante missions required. We don't have to touch paramedic or taxi fares as we thankfully got these out of the way in Portland. We then start collecting all the hidden packages, which honestly shouldn't have been too bad to do, right? Well, as I was collecting my last one in the area... No. Oh, don't do that to me. There's no way. Oh my god. Nah. Yeah, so I guess I learnt the hard way. The game actually doesn't autosave when you collect these packages. So when I jumped on the next day, I started saving every 10 or so packages I collected and eventually got them done. Then after completing the RC missions, off-road missions, stunt jumps, and rampages, I gathered any import-export vehicles I couldn't obtain yet back to Portland. Staunton Island doesn't actually have its own list of vehicles, so this was only a handful that could only spawn on this island. Also, while completing some of the rampages, I earned this trophy for using every weapon in the game at least once. And now we are ready to jump back into the main missions. After Salvatore Leone betrays us, Claude seeks revenge and aims to join the Yakuza. To prove our loyalty, Yakuza leader Asuka tasks us with killing Salvatore outside of Luigi's club in Portland. After waiting patiently, we assassinate him. Once we do this, we unlock the payphone missions in Staunton Island, and after completing the final one, we earn another trophy. We start working for Asuka against the Leones and the police, meeting her brother Kenji and a corrupt cop, Ray. We work for Kenji against the Uptown Yardies and the cartel while doing Ray's dirty work to keep our Yakuza ties secret. Ray introduces us to billionaire Donald Love, and we begin working for him, rescuing the Oriental gentleman from the cartel. To lower city real estate prices, we spark a war between the Yakuza and cartel by running over Kenji with a cartel vehicle. After retrieving packages from a plane, which earns us this trophy, we then find the cartel has moved the packages to their construction site. After encountering Miguel and Catalina, Miguel tries to negotiate, but Catalina shoots him and escapes. Asuka arrives to help, torturing Miguel for information. After assisting Love with the distraction, we return to the penthouse only to find the Oriental gentleman gone. Returning to the construction site, we discover Asuka and Miguel dead, and a note from Catalina demanding $500,000 to save Maria. And with that, we have completed Staunton Island with our next stop, Shoreside Vale. Arriving at the third and final island, this is where all our final collectibles and missions lie, earning us several trophies. First, we complete the 20 firefighter and vigilante missions, finally earning us Furious First Responder. We then go around collecting the remaining hidden packages, taking extra precautions to save more often as we don't want a repeat of last time. Fuck did my car go? And after collecting them all, we earn another trophy. Oh man. Holy shit, bro. That was fucked up. We then complete our last RC mission. Oh, that was fucking sick. Earning us this trophy, as well as finishing up the final off-road mission, stunt jumps, and rampages. Upon completing our final stunt jump, we earned this trophy for completing all 20. We then completed the list of the Shoreside Valley imports, leaving one emergency vehicle for last as we needed to finish the story first. And now it was time to complete the final mission in the game. Upon arriving to the cartel mansion, Catalina betrays Claude, escaping in a helicopter with Maria and leaving her men to kill us. We jump in a cruiser and pursue them to the dam. After killing all of Catalina's men and shooting down her helicopter, we put an end to her antics. As we approach Maria to leave the dam, she rambles on and on and on.
Anyway, what was I saying? I forget, but you know what it's like, don't you?
As the credits roll, the game ends ambiguously with a gunshot after the screen fades to black, as we can assume Claude just had to shut her up.
This one cost me $50.
And with that, we earn our final story-related trophy. Story done, let's go. Now all that was left to do was deliver our final vehicle import, the Rhino, which is a big fuck-off tank. As this was our last little trip across Liberty City, I enjoyed every moment of blowing up traffic along the way, and once delivered, we achieved 100% of the game and therefore finally earning the platinum. Come on. There we go. Is that all you got? King of Liberty City. Oh, that was a buggy mess, man. It was good though, but painful. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, at some stages this platinum nearly broke me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and feel free to comment any games you want to see me platinum to clog up my backlog even more. And I'll see you in the next video where I'll be revisiting one of my favorite games of all time.